I strongly believe this seminar will sort of highlight issues based on homosexuality and LGBTI in communities, especially in Africa.
There's an incredible amount of experience that's sitting in the space that I would like to
absorb everybody's positive energies.
Something that I like to take from here to be motivated to go back to church again.
Breathe out through your mouth. Once again, breathe in very deeply.
If you think of yourself as a circle, it can be small or big. Place yourself in relation to God. Okay? You the small circle, a bigger circle, maybe God, however you want to draw it in 2-3 minutes.
There is something to be said about this dissimulation, right? The inability to reconcile. We do understand that there are social issues that prevent people from reconciling. And it's okay if people are still finding themselves in that space. But there are better ways or better positions that one can move ourselves in as human beings.
How at present are you placed in the church? Are you being recognized?
After I came out, I never wanted to be an imam.
I was definitely not prepared to let my integrity be compromised. I wasn't ever going to step back into a place where they're going to expect me to lie or hide who I am.
So at the end of the day, it's not the spiritual houses that are important, but what's your journey like and your connection with God.
Together we can build, because it's what we need. There's a movement.
I do not have the same experience of human rights that you have in your community. I feel like this human rights conversation is a very privileged conversation in our country at the moment, and it's very far from the battles we are facing every day.
People come up with all sorts of coping mechanisms. So they go for the drugs, they go for the alcohol, they go for the irresponsible sexual behavior.
I never really felt, anyway, in my point in time, that my spiritual self and my body are actually separate. So there's no way that you could be only the body self without the spirit. There can never be a spirit self without the body.
For your journey, it becomes so difficult, and you need to go there. It's not going to be easy for you, even if to be able to stand up and talk about what things.
We're taught to communicate with our Creator, but we aren't actually taught how to develop an individual relationship with our Creator. When it comes to being authentic with yourself, developing authenticity with yourself, that takes time. Developing an ability to trust and an ability to let go and an ability to be honest, that takes time.
Before you become your better self, you will somewhat go through certain challenges.
We identified some of the struggles that we all have.
We all have struggles, but in different degrees and different ways.
Because sometimes we don't always understand the social context because we're looking at it from a very sterile legal perspective.
I'm really at a loss for words, which is uncommon for me.
With all religions that the world has, we all coincide and we all believe in one thing.
Who was it that really brought about change was the youth.
These galleries are most important. It gives us a whole day to sit and reflect.
The intersection of sacred stories was the absolute gift today.
Stuff like this really brings people together and understand the troubles that they are going through.
But we started on my journey of reconsidering my sexuality with my religion.